Oh my god, it's that base. Fantasy Report! We back, bitches.
Versace, 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 Versace. Word in New York is the diamond and high schools are calling me Poppy. I'm all on the love to the famous girl.
Yo, man, what up, man? We're fucking back. Finally, man. It's the motherfucking base fantasy report. It's your host, Yoon, the king of scrims, Moon Man. I'm fucking back. Woo, my goodness, man. It's great to be back. It's a new, not a knee, but a new Yoon. You know, I slimmed down a little bit. You know, I'm looking mad good for y'all. You know what I mean? Um, um, Before we get into all that shit, I just want to say thank you everyone for coming out to the draft. I thought it was really nice that all of us could get together. Shout out to my mom, she's the best. I love you. Thank you so much for all that food, all the kalbi, the kimbap, the mandu, the japchae. Yeah, mad Asian right now, but yeah, that was really cool. So if you ever see my mom again, please give her a shout out. Please give her thanks, cause she's the fucking best. But enough of that sappy bullshit aside. Fuck all y'all, cause I'm here to win. Before we get into the actual fantasy shit. I just want to say the Redskins, what the fuck was going on last night, man? That was not cool. But you know what? It's a process. It's only game one. I'm looking forward to this Sunday when we take down the Packers. That'll be very fucking nice. All right. So let's get into it. Week one. Who made the good draft picks? Who did all that shit? All came unraveling down or whatever. And let's start off with my matchup. But it was the Moon Man versus Jay Flo, or Jay Floon the Tycoon. And I want to say that I'm gonna have to take the first fantasy fail of the week, of the whole fucking season, in fact. Just because I thought it would be like a dope move to put in Zach Sudfeld. But honestly, that was a fucking big ass dud, man. I thought that he would score some points, considering he's the backup for Gronk. And Gronk was gonna be out, and then the Bills secondary was messed up. But that didn't happen. He got a big fat 0. And my man Jermichael Finley ended up scoring a touchdown, scoring around 11 points. Let me see this. 11 points, is that right? Yeah, like 11.6 points. So that was a fucking fantasy fail. So yeah, the first fantasy fail of the season goes to yours truly, E. Yoon. Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. But I still came out with that win, despite the fact that RG3 sucked for the first half quarter. I really thought I was gonna lose the game, just because this man had negative points for so long. But then he picked it up at the second half and started scoring some touchdowns. So yeah, I came out with the win. Jason, nice try. Yeah, but I mean your team just came up a little bit short. Jason, do you have anything to say for yourself, man? I mean, Jason, do you have anything to say? Yeah, I don't think so. He has nothing to say. So yeah, good effort, Jason. Maybe if you put it on Martellus Bennett, you could have won. Nah, you couldn't have won anyway. Whatever, man. Nice try, Jason. Maybe you'll win next week. Probably not. But whatever. Let's move over to the next matchup. It was Carl Puss Beaters versus Mateo Blanco, Fuck City 2K13. And I just want to say, actually, is it 2K13 or should it be 2K14? 2K13, I guess, is 2013 season. Whatever. Anyway, Carl, yeah, he actually ended up scoring a lot of points, and he actually ended up coming up pretty close, but it just wasn't good enough, man, because, we had Peyton Manning, Peyton Manning, scoring motherfucking 46 points, 7 touchdowns. That's fucking crazy. And then we got Reggie Bush out of nowhere scoring 25 points. That was fucking crazy. And then we got fucking Jordy Nelson, scoring 19. But then, man, Dez, he was kind of mad. Like, he was kind of, I'm sure. I think he had a fucking injured ankle, too. And, Carl, Carl was a bit salty. Yeah, he was definitely salty. I mean, when you show up with, like, a binder full of papers, you know what I mean? And you can't even, like, win your first game. I mean, what are you doing, man, right? It doesn't matter if you're doing all that research if you're not going to get that win, right? And just to show you how salty Carl was, should I read this? Yes, let's read this. This is a tweet that he sent to me. Yes, I'm going to be reading a tweet. He sent it out to me. He said, at MoonmanYoon, that's me, at Maddie White. And this is in response to a tweet. And he said, it's regarding Peyton Manning. This is what he said, verbatim. He said, fuck that, Forrest Gump, bitch nigga, and fuck you. So the man has his sodium levels were definitely way up high. Carl, maybe you'll win this week. Yeah, maybe you'll win this week, man. But don't be so salty, man. There's a lot of fucking fantasy to be played, man. So don't worry. We'll give Matt his win because after this week he's gonna fucking fizzle out. He's gonna lose like 10 in a row. That's what Matt does. You know what I mean? That's what Matt does. All right, let's move on to the next matchup. It was Diplomats Anthony versus David Discount Double Check. I think you should change that name. Their name is kind of whack. But whatever. I guess it's better than Bereaved, Rashard, Mendenhar, whatever. I just want to say David. I want to say David. What do I want to say to David? David, I want to say thank you for your backhanded invite to your house warming or your room warming. Yeah, I guess this guy was like, yeah, I guess everyone's coming over now, so if you want to come, you can come to the housewarming. But I wasn't invited in the first place, and you weren't invited. None of us were invited. We're not cool enough. We're not his good enough friends to come to his housewarming, despite the fact that that we let him into the league and whatnot. But this guy, he didn't want to invite us to the housewarming. You know what I mean? He gave me this backhanded invite. No, I'm not gonna come to your shit now, man. Shoot. Anyway, David, I will give you props for defeating the champ. Of course, we always want to see Anthony lose. That's my best friend in the whole world. But when it comes to fantasy, fuck that guy. We definitely don't want him to win any games this season. We want his team to do completely shitty. And he ended up scoring the least amount of points this week. Yeah, Chris Johnson. I mean, I had to do last year. It ain't no CJ2K. Maybe he might shine here and there. But, I mean, the Titans fucking suck. So he's not going to put up any points. I'm pretty sure Anthony was feeling mad cocky at the beginning. When Wes Welker went crazy, and he was probably like popping off a little bit, and he was talking mad shit during the draft. So I mean, like, I think it was awesome that David trolled the fuck out of him. Hi DT, and that's very weird. I don't call the man DT, but whatever. Hi DT. Anyway, congrats on your win, David. You went crazy. I mean, you didn't really go crazy, but I mean, you put up a good amount of points. Yeah, man, fucking Larry Fitzgerald go crazy. I mean, that guy fucking deserves it after sucking for so long. Excuse me. All right, let's go up to the next matchup, which is, I consider this to be the matchup of the week. Until the very end of the actual games, it was very, very close. It was here and there, whatever. We had Pete going up, and then we had Chris going up, and unfortunately, Chris had motherfucking David Wilson playing, and I mean, that guy fumbled and he got benched, and I mean, that dude scored -2 points. I'm sorry about that, Chris, and I mean, Pete went crazy. Pete had an AP going out. This man thinks he's a genius, but I mean, he had #1 pick. I mean, what the hell, man? Like, #1 pick again? This guy thinks he's a genius picking all these people. He thinks he's so smart, man. It's easy when you got #1 pick, man. I give no props to this man. Always hate on this guy, man. This guy sucks. This guy's a piece of shit. All right, anyway, whatever. Good job on your win, Pete. Whatever. I hope you fucking lose. Anyway, on a serious note, guys, we should give it up to Chris because he's out there saving people's lives. And unfortunately, he was really trying to get into San Antonio A&M, but he had to get tested to make sure that he didn't have meningitis. But when he actually went in, he was actually diagnosed with having meningitis, so he's been dealing with that recently. So my prayers go out to him. Chris, I hope you feel better. I hope everything gets. I just hope that everything gets better, man. And I'm really sorry, and about your bout with meningitis. And I hope that that you get better soon, okay? Because you're a cool guy, and that's the last thing that I want to happen to you. All right. So Chris, feel better with your either bout of meningitis. I'm sorry about that, but not really. Whatever. All right, then let's go on to the matchup between Leggy and Stay Ugly. I don't know why you changed your name to that. I personally, really like Dino Spumoni. Can you please bring back Dino Spumoni? Anyway, this was a motherfucking silent killer of the week. We were too into Peyton Manning going crazy. We were too into Reggie Bush going crazy that we, forgot to pay attention to Gel. And Gel ended up going fucking off, man. He scored 148 points. I'm sorry, Ledge. We're not even going to talk about your score because we don't care about that. Victor Cruz went crazy. Whatever. Sorry about that. Motherfucking Stephen Ridley. Shane Vereen scored all the points. Sorry about that. Gel just went fucking insane. So, Gel, I'm going to give you Fantasy Genius of the Week just because you went fucking crazy this week. Kaepernick with 30 points, Matt Forte with 15, Shady McCoy went crazy last night, 24.9, and we already know what Demarius did. We got Andre Johnson with 14.8 points. We got fucking Jason Witten scoring 2 touchdowns. That was pretty fucking dope. I mean, Gel's team looking kind of stacked right now, 148 points in the first week. That's pretty fucking dope. So, Gel, you are the genius of the week. Take that with pride or whatever you want to do. I feel like last year, Gel got a little big-headed, you know what I mean? He came into the season as a champion, so he thought he could, draft whoever and be on the waiver wire, but it ended up not panning out for him. He didn't make the actual playoffs, so I think this season he took it a little bit more seriously, and he's here to win, and obviously the points show, man, and that's fucking crazy. All right, so let's talk about the matchups coming up for next week. Yeah, let's talk about the matchups for coming next week if this will fucking load. All right, so we got We got Leggy versus J Flume the Tycoon. Leggy, that should be a free win for you. And if you don't win, you're gonna get trolled the fuck out. No diss to Jason. Hook me up with that iPhone 5S, man. I need that, please. And we got. This is the matchup of the week. This is the matchup of the week. We got sibling rivalry. We got Stay Ugly. We got Angelo. We got versus Diplomat versus Anthony. So we got Anthony versus Joe. We got the past champ versus the past champ. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens there. And then we got Peter versus Carl. You obviously know who I want to win. Carl's definitely gonna win. Fuck Peter. Always fuck Peter. That guy's not cool at all. And then we got discount double check. We got David versus Matt, and that should be a cool matchup. And then we got myself versus Chris. We put down the $5 wager, and hopefully I'll win it because last season I did not beat him in either league, so I went 0-4 against him, and I definitely don't want that to happen, And I don't really care if he has meningitis, man, but it's just, I definitely gotta win. So yeah, this is the base fantasy report. It's the King of Scrimps. It's Yoon. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys fucking next week. But before I go, I gotta play this song, yo. This is my shit. This is my shit right now. Don't judge me. I don't give a fuck what you guys think. I'm playing this shit. Okay, motherfucker, let me play this shit. One sec, let me play this shit. Hold up, one sec. Oh, man, we gotta wait for this stupid-ass ad. You gotta bear with me for like 16 seconds for this stupid-ass ad. Yeah, wait for this stupid-ass ad. I'm gonna play this song, and then we're gonna be out. So just bear with me for right now. I gotta play this song. Yeah, I gotta fucking play this song. Yeah, I gotta play this song. Hold up. This is my shit right now. This is my shit. Hold up. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, here we go. This is my shit. This is my shit right now. It's my shit. It's Yoon. It's the Base Fans Report. Peace. Alright, y'all. I'll see y'all next week, alright? Peace. Don't be so salty, Carl. Stay free. Peace.